Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
We're tracking a traffic alert that could affect your morning commute. Why lanes of South Broadway are closed off today.
We're continuing to track a crash out of Tennessee this morning after two school buses collided.
And a Montgomery County mother asking for change after her daughter was attacked at school. Well, those stories and more. Breaking news as it happens. It's coming up on WKYT This Morning. Good morning to you and welcome. Good to have you with us. It's Hump Day, Wednesday. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith.
And we're tracking rain that is sticking around the bluegrass. Looks like through much of this week. At least been pretty misty out there this morning.
Yeah, today should be mainly dry, but the wet weather will move back in, we're told, by Thursday, and Micah Harris is tracking it all in our First Alert Weather Center.
Yeah, that's going to be the look outside. We have some fog, we have some mist, and we do have some showers down toward the south, so rain is on First Alert Defender Live radar. If you want to call it mist rain, well, it's out there too, but down toward the southeast, that's where you're going to see the rain showers, and they're really trying to work their way over the mountainous regions. Talked about it yesterday, how it's going to take some time for you guys down in the southeast, but surely, slowly but surely, it'll get over that. I think as we go throughout the morning hours. The afternoon should be okay. Look at these temperature swings. 36 there in Covington, 57 there in Harlan. So once we get the rain on out of the way, then we'll start to see that cooler air kind of filter on in. Today's forecast, there you are at 43, mainly dry. We'll go through the latest forecast because we'll start to pick up some rain, big rain headed toward the weekend. I'll show you that coming up in about 10 minutes.
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
Right now we're tracking a traffic alert this morning in Lexington.
If you're planning on driving on South Broadway at Gibson this morning, outbound lanes are still closed after a crash last night. Investigators say a car hit a utility pole, knocking down power lines across South Broadway. KU crews are repairing those power lines, and they expect the lane to be closed through the morning rush. At last check, less than a dozen KU customers in that area are still without power. New this morning, a Lexington father is behind bars after police say he abandoned his infant while shoplifting. 33-year-old Eric Powell was arrested yesterday after he tried to steal from the Hamburg Walmart early last month. When loss prevention confronted Powell, police say he ran out of the store and left his child behind in a shopping cart. Back in November, the child's mother, Samantha Baker, was also arrested for abandoning the child at Walmart.
We're tracking a horrible crash right now involving two elementary school buses in Tennessee. Investigators now say 3 people were killed, including 2 children, when the buses collided yesterday afternoon in Knoxville. More than 20 others were injured. Police say it appears one bus made a sharp left turn, crossed over a median, and hit the oncoming bus.
He was crying. He was petrified. He's never been in an accident before. And for it to be his bus, he's really scared.
More than 24 people were hurt, mostly children with minor injuries. Classes at the 2 schools the children attended are canceled today.
Well, it is supposed to be a safe place, but a Central Kentucky mother says she fears for her daughter's safety at school after the teenager was attacked in a fight.
This happened at Montgomery County High School. The mother says a cell phone recorded the fight, and she claims it's part of a bigger problem at the school. WKYT's Garrett Weimer talked to her and the school's principal.
I was terrified. You know, I didn't know if my child was okay. I didn't know what had happened.
What makes it even scarier, Peggy Benton claims her daughter was threatened over the weekend, told she would be a target of fight week.
She was trying to get to her homeroom class to keep it from happening. And I think she was like maybe 4 feet from the homeroom class when the girls came up and yelled and then punched her and started the fight.
The principal here at Montgomery County High School says he had heard talk of a fight week the week after Thanksgiving last year, but says he does not think this is part of that.
I don't think it was something that was tied to a particular time. It was just something that the juvenile assault brought from in the community.
White says he was told the girls had some issues over Thanksgiving break.
They talked about fight week. I don't know where that came from. I've never heard that term before, except from some of the kids termed it from something that happened last year, apparently during this week.
But White did confirm an assistant principal sent an email to teachers on Friday warning them to watch out for what students called fight week.
Really? Stop!
Now Benton says she's keeping her daughters home from school for the rest of the week.
Why is that?
Well, obviously the school can't protect them.
Saying the school needs to do more before there's a next time. In Montgomery County, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
The principal says that the girl who's assaulted Benton's daughter has been suspended. The school resource officer has filed assault charges against the girl.
This morning, a woman has been charged with murder for a crash that killed her 6-month-old granddaughter. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says Melissa Worstel was high on drugs on Monday night when she lost control of her car on Parker Road and hit a telephone pole. The baby, Ivy Worstel, later died. Police say she was not properly restrained. One woman told us that the car ended up crashing into her front yard.
We could hear the woman, but I couldn't see her. I could hear her. And we finally pulled around there, and I seen the little baby's hand. And I picked it up, and it just fell limp. So I just turned around and come back in the house. And then watched from in the house, because it tore me up.
Police say Worstel had full custody of her granddaughter. They say she told them that she had taken methadone and Neurontin before the crash. Then police say they found pills in her car.
Neighbors say they're in shock. An 18-year-old died after police say his car crashed into a tree in Madison County. It happened Monday afternoon on US 25 near Berea. The Madison County coroner says Austin Tillery was a few miles from home when he lost control and crashed. Tillery died at the scene. Investigators blame speed and wet roads for this crash.
This morning, we're continuing to track the investigation into a deadly officer-involved shooting in northern Kentucky. Florence police say they were called to a Super 8 motel Tuesday morning for a complaint about drug activity in one of the rooms. When an officer arrived, police say a man in the room fired shots at him. Police say the officer returned fire, killing the man. They say the officer suffered a minor head injury and was treated and released from a hospital.
We have a crime alert in Lee County this morning. Investigators, someone broke into a Veterans of Foreign Wars post and stole 6 ceremonial rifles. Happened on Monday at the VFW post in Lee County. Members say they arrived at the building and found some open doors. The rifles were stolen from a safe. VFW members say they only shoot blanks and they're only used for ceremonies.
This morning, Lexington city leaders are continuing their search for a new police chief. Mayor Jim Gray announcing Tuesday afternoon that the current chief, Ronnie Baston, has been promoted to the city's public safety commissioner. He'll be replacing Clay Mason, who's leaving to take a job with a private consulting company. The public service commissioner oversees the police and fire departments, as well as corrections and E911 services. Baston has been Lexington's police chief since 2008.
Drivers tell us it comes at a bad time. This morning, state road crews continuing a major project on a stretch of New Circle Road in Lexington. New
Circle will be widened between Versailles Road and Leestown Road, and state transportation leaders say there will be lane closures between now and next September. WKYT's Jordan Valines talked to some frustrated drivers.
Talk to pretty much anyone living or working near the Leestown Road area of Lexington, and they'll be quick to tell you about all of the traffic headaches that they've had in the area over recent years. You can only imagine their reaction after learning that yet another construction project is underway. It's a stretch of road.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Already considered to be a traffic nightmare by many.
Getting in and out of here is just, it's killing us because it adds sometimes 30-40 minutes to a workday.
My daughter goes to Lafayette, and I drop her off at school like at 8:15 usually. We leave at 6:45.
And on Tuesday, another construction project began, this one to widen New Circle Road from Versailles Road to Leestown.
It just backs everything up going both directions.
Transportation officials say that until next September, that stretch of New Circle will be limited to 2 lanes in each direction. And the drivers should expect more congestion and a longer commute.
I hope when it's finally finished that it's worth everything.
Until construction is completed on the most recent project, the speed limit will be reduced to 45 miles per hour from Leestown Road to Versailles Road. In Lexington, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
And most of the New Circle construction will be in the overnight hours. Lexington police also say drivers complained that police stopped traffic on Leestown Road so often that caused problems. So police say they will no longer give priority to Amazon or other companies in the area. They're giving all traffic directions on Leestown Road equal access to make sure the traffic moves as smoothly as possible.
Well, this morning, the Salvation Army in Lexington asking for your help. Its Red Kettle campaign is off to a slow start. The Salvation Army says they've collected about $30,000 less for the campaign compared to the same time last year. The organization also short on volunteers to ring bells at red kettles.
We know that the past 2 years we've had a later Thanksgiving, and so I think sometimes that has an effect. People really aren't necessarily thinking about Christmas, but it really when you have a late Thanksgiving, that creates a very short window to give.
The Red Kettle campaign continues until Christmas Eve. For more information on how to donate, go to WKYT.com. You can stop by and see some of our WKYT crew at Fayette Mall on Saturday, December 13th from 4 until 6.